People are striking because we're in a climate emergency, and if governments continue in their failure to act, then there will be disruption of business as usual. Students have led the way, and this time they're asking workers to join them, and we hope that they will. Mr Speaker, the Arctic is on fire, the Greenland ice sheet is melting at a record rate, the Amazon is burning, and heat waves are sweeping the planet. And the monster storm of Hurricane Dorian, fuelled by the heat of the ocean, wiped out much of the Bahamas. Here in Australia, the Bureau of Meteorology says we're seeing the most severe drought on record in the Murray-Darling Basin, our country's food bowl. We're just out of winter and hundreds of fires have already ravaged the east of Australia, including wet Queensland rainforest that does not usually burn. Repeating the experience of fires in Tasmania that burnt forests that haven't seen these kind of extreme fires before. And now we're told that our towns may well be running out of water in the very near future. Beyond these immediate impacts is the frightening reality that as the permafrost in the Arctic thaws and the world's forests burn, the carbon released will create further global warming. These are just the beginning of cascading extreme impacts and dangerous feedbacks that threaten millions of species with extinction and threaten human civilisation. Eminent scientists have warned us that the carrying capacity of our planet is less than 1 billion people if global warming is allowed to reach 4 degrees. We're at 7.5 at the moment. That's 7.5 down to 1 billion people. This means billions of lives lost to mass starvation, disease, dislocation and conflict. I repeat, billions of lives lost. Yet despite this looming catastrophe, we also know that the current pollution reduction commitments made by governments of the world, including Australia, under the Paris Agreement, have us on track for 3.5 to 4 degrees of global warming. Again, that is worth repeating. We've signed up to keeping global warming to below 2 degrees and ideally 1.5, but the current climate rescue plan has us on track for 3.5 to 4 degrees of global warming, which will lead to global warming that is a death sentence for billions of people on the planet. And that is why, around the world, people are rebelling. It's why we're seeing the rise of mass non-violent civil disobedience led by groups such as Extinction Rebellion, who blockaded Melbourne's Princes Bridge on the weekend. It's why, since a year ago, many millions of school students around the world have joined school strikes each Friday, inspired by Swedish student Greta Thunberg. And it's why millions of people will join the students by striking this Friday.